So we're going to start. I'm going to record the training for those who will not be in, but we are going to start. So my name is Zephania Mwando. I'm a pre-sales engineer for Dahua Technology office. So I'll be introducing one of our technologies as Dahua, and let's call it AcuPick 2.0. So you're welcome to listen in, and then we'll have questions and answers towards the end of the session. So thank you all, and stay tuned to learn more about AcuPick as a solution from Dahua Technology. So the slogan is, with AcuPick, we just use one pick to get a target, and that's it. So this is what we are going to review under AcuPick. So we have opportunities and challenges. We have the overview of AcuPick, then the highlights. Of course, we have competition, then some typical scenarios, and the product list we get. So the overview case is, in 2023, we had these garment manufacturers of our country, and we use AcuPick. Traditionally, they used analog cameras for surveillance, but there was a lot of internal theft. Now we install AcuPick cameras in these positions. With that solution now, they're able to quickly search for targets and avoid further damage. It's very easy. They are running this and it's really working well. Also, the search time has been shortened significantly, which makes it very efficient to manage a business using Dahua solution. Another one, another solution we have for AcuPick is a supermarket in another country. Again, the main challenge is when someone steals from you, it's hard to identify. So now with AcuPick, once we detect this a person of interest, we trigger a search using AcuPick and filter out. So we deploy, look at the products we deploy for AcuPick. We have the 5 series cameras, then an XI and VR. Another alternative is the 5 series cameras and an EI and VR. So you realize all the NVRs are actually intelligent, giving us the functionality that we are looking for. So what is the challenge and why do we introduce AcuPick? So trying to play back footage, let's say you have 128 cameras and you need to find someone. It would mean you go through each and every camera trying to locate them and see where is this person and such. Now, with AcuPick, we give you a solution where we simplify that challenge. Another thing is you have limited search target types. So the pain is, for you can only search between human and vehicle targets. So you cannot do a quick search because you are doing general search. Then also the target path is not very intuitive. That is, once you locate a large number of target videos, it's very hard to review, like where did they go to the direction. Then the threshold for use is, we require both camera and NVR to support this feature, which now requires high threshold for use. Now, after all this feedback about the pain you face with the original AcuPick, we upgraded to AcuPick 2.0. So AcuPick 2.0 gives you a more convenient and accurate economical and also a very precise business case for your search. So I'm saying that when you're using AcuPick 2.0, we are going to resolve such challenges. So the overview is, traditionally you will do the manual check. You just review the cameras and try to find whatever you're looking for. Then we introduce some other new feature which is called SMD, that is smart motion detection. Then after introducing smart motion detection, we introduce AI search. So this we are trying to use some AI events to search. But then why not? We can upgrade this. So we introduce AcuPick. So with one pick, you just search for a target and you locate it. Then after feedback on the downside of AcuPick, now we upgrade it to AcuPick 2.0. And I'm sure in future we're still going to upgrade this feature because it has significantly helped and it is a more successful feature in the surveillance industry. So the highlights we give you with AcuPick 2.0, we have quickly and accurately locate targets. So it's a self-learning to ensure the accuracy of pre-search by intrusion and tripwire, pre-search by attributes. So instead of just picking a target first, we even apply AI to the search, and then now we do AcuPick. Then the search type, we have things like animal search. So we have added instead of human and vehicle only, we've also done animal search. We can also do AcuPick and face recognition at the same time. So you see, these are powerful features that you get without any change of the infrastructure you have. Just need to upgrade to the compatible models. Then compatibility with third-party platforms, so we can still apply with many types of cameras. Then if I've set up a map, I can easily build the direct trajectory. That is the sense of direction. Person X entered lane X, then moved lane Y, then and so forth and so on. So with that, we introduce and highlight AcuPick as a function. Now let's look at some of the highlights that we have for AcuPick. So AcuPick 2.0 supports pre-search by intrusion and tripwire. Uh, Users can draw irregular intrusion rule, tripwire to search for video clips. So you just set up an intrusion rule in an area, and then now we try to filter that. So you see, AcuPick 1.0 only had human and vehicle, but now we introduce animal so that we can search. In terms of the highlight or return on investment, a broken line can be drawn. So you can set your own rule during search and then now search through the target. Now, to improve the accuracy of AcuPick, we introduce IVS self-learning technology that eliminates false alarms. So traditionally, you just have the camera monitoring of the substream, then the chip does human detection. But after that, we upgrade, then we have a database of IVS. You know the rules of IVS, things like tripwire, intrusion, object abandoned, object missing, such features. If you don't know about this, please, you're invited to our certification training, which is regular, at least every weekend we must have one. And if you're not available, please arrange with us so that you attend such trainings. Then we also have pre-search by attributes. So we can pre-search by selecting, I'm looking for someone who was wearing maybe a white shirt. It was male. He had shoes on, he had a hat, or did not, he had a mask, such kinds of features before you even search. Then once you do that, you can now do extra AcuPick. Then we locate the target quickly using the pre-search. You can upload a picture also. So if someone took the picture by phone, you upload it to the NVR or XVR that supports, actually the NVR that supports AcuPick. Then you search through and then you can find this person where they showed up in the cameras. So after filtering out that you can easily filter out human, vehicle, and animal, then it means that instead of spending 2 hours searching through footage, maybe you just take 10 minutes once you have a target to search using AcuPick function. Then search types with face recognition. So we can use someone's face. So you enable face detection and face recognition, then show a face that is detected, then pick the human target from the live view and search. Pick a human face and search, you'll still find the result. Then in terms of compatibility, AcuPick supports AI and VR so that it can work with third-party cameras and Dahua general cameras. For use, it can help to reduce the construction cost because you don't need to set up a lot of infrastructure. So as of July 2024, we'll be having NVR 5 and NVR 6 XI supporting this feature. So it's almost here, and we are going to have such. Then the cameras already, we have them supporting the AcuPick 2.0. Then still under compatibility, we can also do integration using CGI and SDK. So for those who want to tap into our AI functions using AcuPick, then you can definitely integrate with any other platform that you have to realize your functions. Then target tracking, with AcuPick, we can even do trajectory. So for example, I've installed cameras in a building, I've mapped them on my plan. So the moment this person walks in, we can search and then generate the map tracks. You came in through door X, you moved to which direction, then you moved where, and such. Then in terms of sorting targets, you can sort by similarity, maybe direction, time, and then you can export this in two formats. So that is MP4 and DAV. Then in terms of competition, we have Dahua and some other brands. So AcuPick, I'm just going to highlight that with Dahua, you can pick a target and search. Our competitor doesn't, you can't. You can pick a target in playback. Of course, everyone is doing that. Then pre-search by intrusion and tripwire, only Dahua does both. Pre-search by attribute, Dahua does that. Pre-search by image, Dahua does that. Supported target types, we have human, vehicle, and animal. The other manufacturers have only human and vehicle. Then the video result, we can associate with a map. Other manufacturer only list and timeline. Then the typical case we can use is to secure your property. For example, property safety is important in everyday life, but we lose a lot if we are not monitoring and if you are wasting time trying to play back through everything. Now, to solve this, we introduce a business property that is called AcuPick 2.0, which is going to help you to filter through targets, shorten your time. You don't waste a lot of time trying to secure your business. Instead, you focus on building the business. So let me just play this short video. So she's trying, she's left her bag on the seat. Then this guy just comes and takes it. Now, how do we find this bag? She comes back, her bag is missing. Now, typically, we need to help her to find the bag. So we have employ AcuPick 2.0 to find. So let's see how it works. So she will get assistance to find the bag. So let's check the footage and see if AcuPick is going to help. So the bag was here. Then we draw an intrusion region here. Then we search who showed up here. So we have someone who came in. So it's the owner of the bag first. Then now after searching all this, so once we hand this over to the police after generating using AcuPick, so you see it has saved us a lot of time trying to locate and play back through all videos. Instead, it has just picked whatever we need. That's it. Then another thing is the next part is to seek the robust. So let's play this other scenario. Someone snatches your bag and you have to find it. So where is this person now? They've hidden in the building. How do we find them? You go to the security manager. So you see the key features. Again, let's search. So we search. Anyone wearing the cap, we'll find. Using one-click pickup, we know this person. Then we search. We even know the trajectory in the staircase. So you see, it's given us even the direction of where this person is and what they are doing. So we can use that in our buildings, in the streets. We can really employ this even when building, for example, the smart city solutions, smart school surveillance solutions, such things. We can use AcuPick to improve the experience of searching. So I'm just highlighting how AcuPick can be useful, especially AcuPick 2.0 where we've introduced the trajectory. Then another case is pet monitoring. So you have your pet at home and it goes jumping up and down within the compound, but you want to know where has it been? Maybe an incident has happened, it's missing. How did it go? We can use AcuPick to search. In this case, we don't have a video, but I'm sure soon we'll be having one on the same case. All right. Then moving ahead, now let's look at the product list for AcuPick 2.0. We understand what is AcuPick 2.0. Now let's see, what do you need to achieve this? So this is a sample combination, 1 up to 32 cameras, AcuPick entry level solution. So this is the cheapest solution you'll find in the market. We'll use these cameras. I know you know about our 5 series NVR with AI. So we have this already locally available with our distributors. We can use Wismine 3 series network cameras. This is also locally available, like the Bullet 3441, HFW, and HDBW. Then we have the 3 series TIOC camera. TIOC is a big product in our market. I'm sure most of us have even applied it in our different setups. So we can use these products to achieve AcuPick. So AcuPick is here in Kenya. Feel free to deploy this in your projects, especially for villas, maybe in your retail stores, restaurant, and any other case that we are doing monitoring. So don't just put a monitoring solution, put a smart monitoring solution. Then another combination is using maybe for a bigger up to 64 channels, we can use NVR5 and NVR6 connected to 5 series network cameras and 7 series network cameras. I hope we know the difference between 5 series and 7 series. 5 series has basic AI features, things like face detection, you'll find it here, but 7 series has precise AI. If you're looking for face recognition, a specific people counting, specific with video metadata, then we find it here. So these AI features also vary, and we can help you to know which product to select. But we are going to give you 64 channels by using AcuPick, research by attributes, which include intrusion, tripwire, and also image upload. So you can easily upload an image and search. You can filter colors, clothing, such things. Then the application case, maybe you're running small factories, large factories, enterprise case, large parking areas, we can use AcuPick to track targets. If you're doing more than 64 channels, we need to introduce the software. So we have one general video management system or general platform we call DSS Professional, which has an AcuPick license. So when you have this, you can add all these cameras. You can add the NVR directly. You can add the camera directly. You can add the camera to NVR, then NVR to DSS. Then we use AcuPick to find and search through targets and give the complete solution. And this we can apply in chain stores, traffic, solution in airport monitoring. So you're welcome to try and experience DSS, of course, in our showroom in the event you need to know. Another one is now if you have an old setup, you have an existing infrastructure, you can also upgrade it to use AcuPick by simply introducing an NVR5 or 6 series, but we need to confirm how many channels so that we know the choice of AcuPick camera, the AcuPick solution that we give you, and then we can still give you the same functions. So the product list, so we have NVR5-EI, we can have like NVR5208-EI, NVR5408-XI, NVR6-XI. So this will give you the best solution for AcuPick, and we're going to release the official firmware for AcuPick 2.0. They're already supporting AcuPick, but AcuPick 2.0 we are going to release in July. Then the cameras with Sense 3 series. So if you buy a TIOC camera, you should find AcuPick enabled by default. So just make sure you have the latest firmware. But some other functions like Smart Dual Light, I think you know about Smart Dual Light. And if you don't, please request for another session where we'll do more about this technology. As SMD 4.0, so I've been upgrading smart motion detection. Also self-scene adaptation. So as the lighting conditions of the environment change, we also change the quality of the image you get. Then we have AI coding to save on storage. Then we have Wismind S series, that is the 5 series cameras, which have Z and S3. So we have some extra features that you'll get from this, but now we've upgraded the power backup, plastic pre-package, anti-corrosion, dual mic, and heater based on the conditions. Again, we can help you to choose this camera so that you have a complete solution about AcuPick. Then we have Wismind X series. We call them the high-level AI cameras. So if you have them, we'll be giving you an upgrade to support AcuPick, which will be enabled by default. Then, of course, the PTZ SD6054 series, but with less than 8 MP, will support the AcuPick function. But some other functions, we include auto tracking 3.0. If you don't know about auto tracking, please come and experience it. We have auto patrol perimeter protection, SMD 4.0, face detection. Then we have TIOC as a function on the PTZ cameras SD6, C3, and SD4E. Then PFA, that is predictive focus algorithm, which improves the quality of an image and enhances even as you try to zoom into longer distance. So that concludes my introduction to AcuPick as a solution. And I'm saying, please feel free to come and experience it in our showroom, because we already have this product, so we can really help you to see how AcuPick 2.0 works and all that. So if you have any questions, please feel free to ask. But this brings us to the end of the training about AcuPick 2.0, and I'm just going to review for those who came in later that AcuPick 2.0 is a feature that we use to search through targets and give the best result in terms of saving on time, which you would have spent trying to search through footage. Maybe if you were to spend 2 hours, we just pick a target. This person was crossing and they had a white shirt and black trousers. We filter those attributes, then we search. and find everyone we are looking for. So at this point, I would like to welcome any questions that you may have so that we complete this training session and invite you. Tomorrow, if you're available, you're welcome to our certification training. But again, you see this is a process, so you're welcome to more. So if you have any question, please just raise your hand or unmute your mic and ask. I should be able to respond. Okay. If we don't have any questions, then we'll move. We'll end the meeting. Okay, I see a question in the chat function. Thank you for that, Herman. So he's asking, what is the difference between QuickPick and AcuPick? Okay, Herman, QuickPick was a function. What's the preliminary AcuPick? QuickPick, you could only select the color of the cloth, the distinct colors. I'm looking for brown, yellow, and red. And then you filter, and then you can search. So you see, it gives you a very general search. But with AcuPick, we upgraded QuickPick to AcuPick, which is a better function because you can even filter a human picture and then search. So it's giving us even a more precise solution. I hope that clears out the difference between QuickPick and AcuPick. So AcuPick is an upgrade of QuickPick. Okay, thank you so much for attending today's training. I would like to repeat for those who don't know where our office is. Our office is located in Westlands, Mitsumi Business Park along Mutiti Road. You come to the 6th floor, but when you come, please remember to carry your identification for security reasons here. We have another question here. Can 32 channel XVR pick 28 I guess it's IP cameras? Yes, we just need to check the decoding capacity, but we can also apply an XVR to support all IP cameras using a switch. So this is another discussion we can have maybe in a different setup because it's not oriented towards AcuPick, but I can confirm it can, but you need to check what is the maximum resolution that XVR can handle, what is the maximum decoding it can handle. And lucky for you, we can help you. So if you're looking to discuss this, then definitely we can give you. So thank you so much for your time. I would like to end the meeting at this point, then we come and interact more in future. So thank you for attending the training. I'll be sharing this training, so in case you missed, you can come and learn more about AcuPick and our other solutions in our showroom. So thank you so much for your time and enjoy the weekend coming up and the rest of your evening. Thank you.